Hi, how are you? I hope you are fine. So today I want to talk about autism spectrum disorders and when to take action. So I've assessed a lot of children with autism spectrum disorders around the age of 10, 15 and thereabouts. And then when you ask the parents, why haven't you seek for an assessment early before now? You hear things like, oh, I don't know where they conduct such assessments, or they may even tell you, oh, someone actually told me about you, but I just thought that I should give the child time. Just maybe the child may be able to talk, or they may say things like, okay, the older one was also like this, and now the second one is following the same pattern and all that. So, yes, it's okay for siblings to have the same developmental pattern, okay? But it's difficult for you to say if the sibling would turn out exactly like the other sibling. So, for example, in the case of speech development, you might see a child with a sibling that is a late talker. Maybe the sibling started talking at the age of, let's say, maybe 3 years, and then this one that is coming is already three and is still not talking. It is already a red flag. It's already something that should push you to go and look for an intervention, honestly, because we do this a lot as Nigerians. We have a lot of support system in our circles. We have a lot of people who have been offering referrals, who are more concerned about your child more than the way you are. But oftentimes, I don't know, maybe is like building protection over self-imposed stigma. You know, there are some parents, oh, God forbid, my child can never be this. God forbid, my child can never be that. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. It's okay for you to say anything that you want to say. But at the end of the day, think about that child. Think about the child. The child is in school. He might not even be learning effectively because of other behaviors that might be associated with the speech delay and all that. And still, you are there saying, to let go of that era of what would this one say, what would that one say, and focus on providing your children with the right intervention that they need. Please always go for assessments. There's no harm in trying, okay? We've assessed some children actually, and at the end of the day, we notice that there is no any disability. The child might just be going through a developmental delay. So one thing that most parents do not know is that despite your child having or experiencing a developmental delay, you can still do therapy. Who says you can't do therapy? You can do therapy to be able to assist the child to acquire the milestones within the age that he or she is supposed to achieve that milestone. So, for example, if a child is 3 years and is not communicating, and you know that children age 3 are at least supposed to be saying some words, they're supposed to be more expressive as well as receptive language and all that. But when you now see that, oh, my child is 3 years and he's not talking yet, what will you do? Seek seek for advice, seek for assessment, okay? I'm so happy these days that we'll be receiving a lot of referrals from the medical doctors because, of course, a typical Nigeria will run to a pediatrician or the general doctor and then lay their complaint, okay? So some of them that are knowledgeable about special needs conditions or developmental delays, they actually refer you to us so that we can be able to conduct a thorough psychological assessment to be able to check why is the child not talking when they are at the language development stage. So please, everyone should be involved in this, okay? Everyone. It might be your neighbor's son, it might be your friend's son, it might be someone in the church, it might be someone you usually see when you go to pick your child at Islamia and all that. It might just be in your family circle. Just look very well, okay? Just look very well. You might be the voice to that child. Maybe his parents are not seeing what you are seeing. So I encourage everyone to be an advocate of creating awareness about special needs conditions. We have a lot of special needs conditions. Some are visible, some are invisible. Okay, so please, I am always here if you need me for any kind of assessment, evaluation, school placement, or even planning a comprehensive intervention plan for your children with special needs. Bye.